Welcome to Live Interactive English, everyone. Hello, I'm Mike.
And I am Karen. Today we are looking at part 1 of our daily conversation, and it's about being at a fast food restaurant.
Absolutely. Fast food is very convenient, it's very fast, it's very affordable. It's maybe not so good for you, but you know, if you have it once in a while as a little treat or on a day when you're just too busy, I think it's okay because it is very fast and convenient.
You are absolutely right. So sometimes I do go to these fast food restaurants and they do taste pretty good. But like you said, I don't think they're too healthy.
They do have some healthy choices, but of course most people go for the French fries, the fried chicken, the hamburgers, and things like that. So once in a while, it's okay, but try not to make it a habit. Now today, we're going to be looking at a couple of different fast food restaurant situations to prepare you if you ever find yourself in an English-speaking country, which you probably will, eating fast food, which you probably will, because when you're on holiday, it can also be very convenient and very affordable, but the way you order the food, the questions they might ask you, and the little problems or situations you might face can always change, and so it's good to be prepared. I still get nervous, Karen, when I go into the fast food restaurant. There's a big line, and I have to use one of those machines. So many buttons, so many choices, so many decisions. How do I pay with my Easy card?
That's true. I have the same problem. So usually I prefer going to the counter and talking to a real worker in the restaurant.
I do too, but more and more stores have more and more of the machines and fewer of the people. So we need to upgrade our skills.
That's right.
So that's what we'll be doing, along with you guys in our dialogues.
Leah is at a self-service machine in QuickBite. She asks a worker for help.
Hey, am I doing this right? Nothing's showing up in my basket.
Oh, really? What did you try to order? Let me take a look.
I wanted a cheeseburger and some fries.
Do you want to make it a combo with fries and a drink?
Yeah, let's do the combo.
Great. Please choose your drink.
I'll go with a medium Coke.
Yeah, it looks like the machine's acting up.
That's what I thought. It glitched the last time I tried to.
No worries. You can try a different machine or just order at the counter.
So we're looking at part 1 of our daily conversation, and it's called At a Fast Food Restaurant.
Yes, it is. And what's going on? In part 1, it says ordering at a self-service kiosk. This is one of those machines. It could be a touch screen. You press what you want, you order, you pay with a card often, or maybe with cash money, but you don't get a worker's help. So what's going on? Leah is at a self-service machine in QuickBite. That's the name of our restaurant. She asks a worker for help. Well, it should be very quick to self-service, to do it all yourself. But if it's your first time, or maybe just the computer is acting a little funny and weird, you might need help from a worker.
That's right. Okay, so let's find out what happens in our dialogue.
Yeah.
So Leah says, hey, am I doing this right? Nothing's showing up in my basket. So I'm guessing she's trying to order something from the menu, and the things that she's ordering is not showing up in the basket, you know, or the shopping cart or the shopping basket.
That little collection of the things you want to buy, and then at the end you press that basket icon and it takes you to where you pay. But if there's nothing there, you're not going to get anything, and that's not good for Leah. So the worker says, oh really? That's kind of surprising and confusing. This is a problem. What did you try to order? Let me take a look. So explain to me what you did, and I will try to help you find a solution and figure out what went wrong.
That's right. And now Leah says, I wanted a cheeseburger and some fries. Sounds pretty simple. She just wants a cheeseburger and some fries.
Yep.
She could have just gone to the counter, I guess, and then her problem will be solved.
It's a classic order, but I'm a little worried she'll be thirsty. And the worker is also a little worried and also trying to sell a little bit more. So the worker says, do you want to make it a combo with fries and a drink? Often in these restaurants, you order your main thing, the cheeseburger, the chicken burger, whatever, and they have combo A, combo B, combo C with different things. You add that together, you get a full meal, and it will save you some money. So do you want to get combo A with fries and a drink?
And now Leah says, yeah, let's do the combo. So that means she wants to choose the combo. When you say let's do it, that means she wants to pick that option, right?
I'm glad. I thought she would be a little thirsty after all that salty food. Now she's got a drink, and we've got time to go to Hanny.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次的绘画主题是要学习速食店英语。那么第一段对话小标题是 Ordering at a self-service kiosk。在自助点餐机点餐 ，self-service 是当形容词来表达自助服务的。那么 kiosk 这个名词，它是指自助服务机或者是多媒体资讯机台。好 ，Leah 她在使用这个自助点餐机出现了一点问题，她向店员求助。那么店员问她刚刚想要点什么餐呢 ？Leah 说她想要点一个起司汉堡和一些薯条。那店员就问她要不要点套餐，因为套餐是有薯条跟饮料。Leah 就决定要改成套餐。好 ，combo 在这边就是表达组合套餐或是组合餐，它是 combination 的口语说法。那我们接着回到课文中。
All right, we are back. So we're trying to figure out what happened with Leah's order at the Quick Bite fast food restaurant. So she's getting some help from the worker, and that's great, and everything seems to be going okay. She's ordered her cheeseburger, and she decided to have a combo that comes with fries and a drink as well. But of course, yes, you've got to choose what kind of drink, what flavor, orange, Coca-Cola, you know, that kind of thing. So the worker says, great, please choose your drink. And they usually have a list of all the different drinks that you can have.
That's right. So now Leah says, I'll go with a medium Coke. So usually when you choose your drink, you will want to pick a size as well. So maybe you have a small, medium, and large, and she wants a medium Coke.
All right, that might cost a little bit different if you get the large or the small, but yes, it is very easy to do when you're having a combo. The worker says, yeah. So noticing something, the worker then says, it looks like the machine's acting up. When something is acting up, well, if it's a person, they might be misbehaving, like the kids started to act up at the birthday party when they were running around screaming. But we can also use it for a machine that's just not working right. It turns on, it seems to be doing things, but other things seem to kind of be a problem. So, you know, there's something wrong with the computer or wrong with the TV or wrong with this machine. It's acting up. I think we might need to get it fixed.
That's right. So now Leah says, that's what I thought. So I guess you followed all the instructions correctly, but nothing is showing up. So she was facing the same problem.
Yep.
She says, that's what I thought. It glitched the last time I tried to. So when you say it glitched, it just means it failed to function or function improperly. It just didn't work.
And we can also use glitch as a noun to talk about a problem. A small problem can be a glitch. So we might have to fix something. Now the worker says, no worries, no problem. We can still get your order. We can still get your food. You can try a different machine or just order at the counter. Because yes, often they have 2 or 3 of those machines. Wait and try another one. Or do it the old-fashioned way. Go to the counter and order with the workers' help at the store. Now counter is usually where workers at stores will stand. It's kind of a raised platform or table. You will do your work there. You might cut your vegetables at the counter in the kitchen, or if you go to a store like a convenience store where you put the things you want to buy, the place that you pass your money over with the worker here and you're here, that is the counter. So it's a raised surface for working. For example, Amanda placed her shopping basket on the counter. All right, let's go see Hanny one more time.
店员接着请 Leah 选饮料，她选的中杯可乐，结果店员操作起来，发现那台机器还真的有点问题，他就请 Leah 去试试另外一台机器，或者是就直接到柜台点餐。Counter 这个名词就是指柜台，那文中用到 something 加上 act up 是表达机器故障出毛病。Mike 老师提到，如果是以人当主词 somebody act up 则是表达捣乱，尤其是指孩子捣乱表现不好。那这时候老师也用到一个动词叫 misbehave， 在 behave 前面加上 mis， 它可以表达表现不当、行为不端或者是举止失礼的意思。另外 glitch 这个名词它可以指设备、机器等等它有小故障失灵，不过在文中它是当动词来表达出现故障、短暂出错。那我们接着回到课文中。
So from our dialogue today, well, I think Leah was having the problem and the worker was being very helpful and suggested different options for Leah to place her orders.
Absolutely. Now, it doesn't always go perfectly, and you will face problems like this. But yes, with a little help, it shouldn't really stop you from getting your food and getting on your way. And in the second part, we are going to be having a few more questions. Hopefully, everything will go well, because we're going to be asking questions about items on the menu. Come back and join us for that.
Patrick and Allie are looking at the menu in Quick Bite.
Have you tried the new spicy chicken burger?
Yeah, it's actually really good. Super crispy chicken.
I was thinking about the chicken wrap though. What's in it?
It's got grilled chicken, pickles, tomato, and some kind of garlic sauce.
That sounds good too. I can't decide.
You could ask what they recommend.
Hi, which do you recommend? The spicy chicken burger or the chicken wrap?
The spicy chicken burger is new, so I'd suggest giving it a try.
All right, I'll take one then.
Welcome back, everyone. So in part 2, yes, as you can see, we are asking about menu items, because sometimes many stores will have lots of things you've never tried before. Maybe they've added new things, or maybe it's your first time there and you just want to know a little bit more to get exactly the right food you're hoping for. So Patrick and Allie, the customers, are looking at the menu in Quick Bite. Let's see what happens and what questions they have. Well, Patrick begins. He says, or he asks, have you tried the new spicy chicken burger? Okay, he's asking his friend Allie this question. He sees it on the menu. It might have flames around it, kind of showing you how hot it is. So maybe he's a little worried, but he just wants her advice if she's tried it, if it's good or not.
That's right. And now Allie says, yeah, it's actually really good. Super crispy chicken. So oftentimes when you don't know if something is good, you would ask if other people have tried it.
Sure.
And then they would give you their opinion. If they say it's really good, then you probably want to try.
That's absolutely right.
And you want your chicken to be crispy. That sounds delicious. So what does it mean when I say crispy? So that's an adjective. Crispy describes food that is pleasantly hard, dry, and easy to break or crunch, like a cracker or a piece of fried chicken. The chicken skin can be very, very crispy. So an example sentence would be, the chicken I ordered was delicious and crispy. Nom, nom, nom.
Crispy is often when the outside part has a little snap to it. If the whole thing does, when we might say crunchy, right? Peanuts would be crunchy, but potato chips or chicken skin, just very thin with a little snap. That's nice and crispy. So that sounds good. Patrick says, I was thinking about the chicken wrap though. What's in it? So maybe he won't have that spicy chicken burger. The chicken wrap might be not as spicy and maybe a little healthier. But again, he kind of wants to know what he'll get if he orders this. So we'll find out after we check in with Hanny.
在第二段对话里 ，Patrick 和 Ellie 正在看菜单。Patrick 问 Ellie 有没有试过新出的这个辣味鸡肉堡。Ellie 说有啊，其实蛮好吃的，它的鸡肉超级酥脆。那他用到 crispy 就是形容酥脆的。Karen 老师在讲解时有提到 crunch，C-R-U-N-C-H 这个动词，它可以表达食物它嘎吱作响。如果在后面加上 y 变成 crunchy， 就可以形容食物它是鲜脆的、松脆的。老师还有提到 cracker， 则是指薄脆饼干或者是苏打饼干。那么 Patrick 他接着说，他原本在考虑鸡肉卷，他想知道里面有包什么，有什么配料。那我们赶快回到课文里面看看 Ellie 他怎么说。
And we are back. Okay, so now Patrick wanted to know what's in the chicken wrap. So now Ali says it's got grilled chicken, pickles, tomato, and some kind of garlic sauce. Ooh, all of these ingredients sound really, really delicious in the chicken wrap, right?
It absolutely does. And that pickle, that's a little unusual. Pickle is basically, it could be a verb or it could be a noun. When we usually talk about a pickle, we're talking about a cucumber that has been put in vinegar and maybe some salt water for some time, and that is to pickle something. This is an old way of keeping food fresh. If you had vegetables, they wouldn't really be able to last for very long. They get soft, they go bad, they start to smell. But if you pickle something, you can use salt and vinegar to kind of keep it fresh longer, so it'll have a kind of sour flavor to it, but still a little bit crunchy. We can pickle many things, but generally at a fast food restaurant, these are those green things that come from a cucumber, but they have been changed. They are pickles now. For example, pickles are a food that some people love and others hate. Well, that's very true, but kind of depends on the pickle.
That's right. And oftentimes you can see them in burgers as well, right?
For sure, yeah.
Okay, and we're also looking at this word here, sauce, because there was some kind of garlic sauce in the chicken wrap. So sauce, that's a noun. Sauce is a tasty liquid or thick, yummy topping that you put on food to make it taste even better, like the tomato sauce on pasta or the chocolate sauce on ice cream. An example sentence would be, I enjoy cooking, so I recently made my own special tomato sauce.
Sounds delicious. All right. Now, speaking of delicious, listening to what's in the chicken wrap makes Patrick think, that sounds good too. And that's what he says. So that kind of sounds like something he might want to eat as well. I can't decide. The spicy chicken burger, the chicken wrap, they both sound great. Which one should I pick?
So now Ali has a great suggestion. Ali says you could ask what they recommend.
I thought she was going to say buy both of them.
Or if he can finish. They, I'm guessing, meaning the people working at the restaurant,
That's a good
right?
idea. What do you recommend?
Exactly. Usually they would know what is the most popular dish, right? The popular thing on the menu.
Exactly. So it says Patrick walks up to the counter. He's getting ready to order. But before he does that, he wants help with this decision. So he says, hi, which do you recommend? The spicy chicken burger or the chicken wrap? As Karen said, some restaurants are kind of famous for one thing. So even though many other things are good, they're kind of, well, most people love this one. So if it's your first time, you should probably try it.
That's right. And now the cashier says the spicy chicken burger's new.
Ooh, it's new.
So I'd suggest giving it a try. So maybe I think something new. We don't have a lot of, like other people's opinions about it, but it's always great to give something new a try. Be adventurous.
Some people love to order the new thing on the menu, no matter what it is. And we're going to find out if that's the kind of person Patrick is. And it turns out he is. He says, all right, I'll take one then. He's going to be brave, not only to try the new burger, but to try the new spicy burger. He never asked how spicy it is. I'm a little worried. I would always say, how spicy is this? But he's brave, just like our good friend Hanny.
Ellie 告诉 Patrick， 鸡肉卷里面有烤鸡肉、酸黄瓜、番茄，还有某一种蒜味酱。 哇 ，Patrick 听起来觉得这也不错诶，他现在没办法做决定，是要点辣味鸡肉堡还是要点鸡肉卷呢 ？Ellie 就建议他去问店员，那店员说辣味鸡肉堡是新出的，建议他试试看。好，来看单字 pickle，pickle 它是名词，表示酸黄瓜或是腌菜，其实它也可以当动词用来表达用盐水或是醋来腌制。那么 sauce 这个名词表示酱汁 ，Karen 老师在解释时，他有用到 topping 这个字，就可以表达配料，尤其是指这种糕点啊、菜肴上面的配料。那我们接回课文中。
Thank you, Henny, and now we are back. Okay, so from our dialogue today, we know what you can do or say next time you go to a restaurant when you don't really know how the food tastes like on the menu.
Exactly right. And it's okay to be brave, ask a few questions. You don't want to end up getting something you don't really like. You're going to be hungry. You're going to waste your money. So don't be shy. Ask those questions. Find out what you're going to order. Find out what the restaurant is famous for, what they recommend, because you could end up having an amazing meal with just a few questions to help.
That's right. Okay, how about let's review the dialogue again, and we'll see you guys next time.
I'm hungry.
Bye-bye.
Leah is at a self-service machine in Quick Bite. She asks a worker for help.
Hey, am I doing this right? Nothing's showing up in my basket.
Oh, really? What did you try to order? Let me take a look.
I wanted a cheeseburger and some fries.
Do you want to make it a combo with fries and a drink?
Yeah, let's do the combo.
Great. Please choose your drink.
I'll go with a medium Coke.
Yeah, it looks like the machine's acting up.
That's what I thought. It glitched the last time I tried to.
No worries. You can try a different machine or just order at the counter.
Patrick and Allie are looking at the menu in Quick Bite.
Have you tried the new spicy chicken burger?
Yeah, it's actually really good. Super crispy chicken.
I was thinking about the chicken wrap though. What's in it?
It's got grilled chicken, pickles, tomato, and some kind of garlic sauce.
That sounds good too. I can't decide.
You could ask what they recommend.
Hi, which do you recommend? The spicy chicken burger or the chicken wrap?
The spicy chicken burger is new, so I'd suggest giving it a try.
All right, I'll take one then.
"最后埋伏时间课文里的单字 counter 名词表示柜台 ，crispy 是形容酥脆的 ，pickle 名词表示酸黄瓜或是腌菜 ，sauce 名词表示酱汁。那以上就是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
An aquarium is a transparent tank of water in which live fish and other aquatic creatures and plants are kept. And you can find not just one, but 2 aquariums at the National Museum of Natural Science. In the basement of the Tropical Rainforest Greenhouse, you can find a visitor center, a souvenir shop, and 2 aquariums. You can see some of the Amazon River's special fish in the aquariums. Feeding shows are held regularly throughout the week. Before each performance begins, the museum staff will introduce the Amazon River. It's amazing to see how the arapaima quickly jumps out of the water and eats small fish. Just remember not to take photos with a flash or tap the tank. Here's a fun fact. The Amazon River is the 2nd longest river in the world and the largest river in terms of volume. And to be able to see water life native to the Amazon River here in Taiwan is a treat you won't want to miss.